Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back. This is the GEST IDC, and I'm GoDz, commentator from GoDz, but more importantly, this is the match you've all been waiting for. This is a classic matchup. This is a bit of a rivalry. Two teams who have a bit of a history. It is Mineski up against Dreamz. Mineski, who up against their former teammate Jules, who's recently joined up with Dreamz and led them to some great success. Mineski, who even without Jules had some success, have recently fell into a bit of a slump. They have not been playing all that well, not been performing fantastically either. A lot of it, I mean, individually, they still got the skill, but it just seems to be the strategies, the teamwork, the flair, the magic isn't there as much as it once was, and they are not in the best of shape. We'll see how they do here. They have already lost the game. I believe their score is, they've one win, one loss at least. I'm not sure if they've played a third game or not, or if they've had their bye, but they lost to G7. I think it was G7. No, they lost to SkyNet. They lost to SkyNet. They managed to beat X Game. So they're 1-1 at the moment. Dreamz, on the other hand, I'm going to have a quick check. Let's see if I can find out exactly what their score is at the moment. From what I can see, Dreamz are 1 win and 1 win. That's all I'm seeing for Dreamz. So at the moment, it is looking to be a fairly closely contended group. As Mineski are looking to be in a bit of trouble if they've already lost a game here. So we'll see how they do against Dreamz. This has sort of been a 50-50 matchup over the few times I've seen it. It seems to go Mineski's way sometimes, and other times it'll go Dreamz' way, depending on the tournament, depending on the day. But yeah, nonetheless, it's going to be an exciting match. All Pinoy are fair. I'm sure there's plenty of fan favorite. What am I talking about? I'm sure there's plenty of fans whose favorite teams are competing here. We're going to see the bans and picks unravel, though. We've got the Invoker like an ES being banned by Dreamz. Not going to see a Woot Shaker or a Bimboka. Bimbo loves that Invoker, and he's been playing it so damn well lately. Not surprised to see it being banned out. Mineski banning out some of those annoying sort of solo and carry heroes. The Naga Siren as well as the Templar Assassin. Then Beastmaster, a solo hero, which we've seen a few teams use very effectively. Pacific Badman love to use him as one of the few examples that does like to use him. Dreamz, though, they went for a first pick Rubik, going for that strong support and as well as a utility, a potential solo mid hero as well. He does fit into many different roles. What is going on here with the chat? But anyways, we then do see Mineski pick up the puck as well as the DK. So right at the bat, picking up probably going to be their solo mid hero, the DK. These teams liked it. Well, Mineski liked him in that solo mid, using that Bottle Crow, as well as many of the other Filipino teams, and playing him there. They pick up the Chen third, so we're going to see Woots playing that Chen in the jungle, looking to provide his team plenty of support, plenty of healing potential, and probably some early ganks, early pushes. Dreamz went for the Queen of Pain and Shadow Demon. So the Queen of Pain, potential solo hero, probably for that side lane, especially if Rubik's going to be at mid. They picked up the Shadow Demon, which kind of indicates towards a Rubik solo, but now they're going to go and pick up the Windrunner. So Windrunner and Queen of Pain, the potential mid and bottom heroes, which means Shadow Demon and Rubik, the two supports. So two heroes you don't normally see being picked up, comboing together, because they kind of fulfill a similar purpose. They're the setup hero. They can set up the gank using the telekinesis or using the disruption, but picking up both a bit unusual. They will be somewhat lacking in firepower. It'd be better if you went for something like a Shadow Demon with an ES is banned, but some kind of stunner to follow it up, or Rubik with a stunner to follow up, like a Sankey. Similarly, even having a VS or some stunner or a Venomancer is slow. Having the two setups isn't really something I would have expected from them, but hey, it's something that could potentially work. We'll see how it goes, and it is going to be interesting to see what they get last. It's a Shadow Fiend as their last pick, so it is going to be those two heroes as a support. Shadow Fiend, a solo mid hero, possibly even a safe lane farmer. They've got the Shadow Fiend, Queen of Pain, Winner. I mean, one of them's going to be farming in the safe lane at top. It could well be the Shadow Fiend or the Queen of Pain. I think Winner is most likely going to be at bottom or at bottom lane. I think it's the best hero most suited to that bottom lane, unless they send Queen of Pain there. But Winner are probably going to go bottom. Crystal Main picked up by RR. That's going to be the hero he's on as the hard support player. They need their sort of secondary carry hero. They're something like a Slaughter, something that goes in that tri lane with the Crystal Maiden, and we'll see some ganks coming out from the Chen, and can just deal with the Shadow Fiend, can deal with these strong laning heroes like Winner and a Queen of Pain, the Rubik, the Shadow Demon. They want something fairly tanky, maybe even a hero who transitioned into a BKB. Some magic immunity is definitely going to be useful against those dire heroes, which is where, I mean, Slider could be okay. They've got DK who's probably going to go for a BKB of his own. I mean, as far as other possible options, what are we looking at? Where are your possibilities? I mean, you can see someone like, oh, it's GGnet who might be playing that Slider, or even Oa on him. This is Mineski playing with GGnet. He's the new player. John, the former player, has rejoined them. And they have got 30 seconds now. I'm just going to look through the strength tabs, because that's probably most likely where you're going to see here. Kunk is a possibility. Omni Knight's there as well. You're looking at, I mean, Slider, I would say, is the most likely candidate. I mean, Nightstalker fits, but it's not a hero that Mineski like to use. There's heroes like Lifestealer, Sand King. I mean, there's plenty of possibilities here, but the preferred choices is going to be heroes like the Slider, I mean, I guess to a lesser extent the Kunkka. But Kunkka's a possibility as well. They're going to go with a Lion, though. So this is, I guess, a safe lane DK. They're going to run DK in that safe lane and have Lion soloing up at mid. So they decided they want more disables. They want more burst damage. And up against the Shadow Fiend, I think this Lion pick is a good decision. If they put DK mid, sure he can farm, sure he can spam the Flame Breath and Bottle Crow, and then pick up something like a Slider for bottom lane. But if you pick up a Lion, they can absolutely win the middle lane and then have the DK farming away at bottom lane. Although, no, it's going to be DK at mid still by the looks of things. GGnet is building up for a mid build. It's going to be Jay playing a safe lane farming Lion, so completely caught me by surprise. It wasn't something like I expected, maybe with something. Well, it was sort of the hero to go with the Crystal Maiden, but it's going to be a range hero, nothing like from one of those strength taverns. And yeah, a lot of range heroes coming for both teams. And I think that's really why they didn't want another melee hero, because this Dreamz team is so stacked with range heroes. They've got 3 range in this trial in at bottom. They've got Queen of Pain who's range, and they've got the mid SF who's range. So we'll quickly introduce our 2 teams. Over on the Scourge team, we have got Dreamz Ledian representing the Philippines. We have got SF being played by Owie. We've got LA playing the winner in the farming role at bottom lane. We've got YYY-SS playing the Rubik going at the bottom lane support. We've got JYC playing the Shadow Demon. And finally, the Betrayer, the member who got left or got booted, whatever you want to call him, the player who used to play with Mineski. That's probably the most politically correct one. The former teammate of Mineski. Jules playing the Queen of Pain, looks to be soloing up that top lane as a bit of a 1-1-3 action, but not the Trellin at top. The Trellin is at bottom. As we are going to be ready. Oh, no, not ready, not ready. And we'll quickly introduce our Sentinel team anyways, and that is the team that is probably the most well-known in the Philippines, the most well-known in Southeast Asia, and possibly even the world. As far as fan support goes, they probably have more fans than any other team. It is Mineski Esports. I don't know if it's Mineski Esports, Mineski Dota. We have got RR playing his Crystal Maiden as support. We've got Jay playing a farming Lion. We've got Puck in the hands of Oa in that top lane. We've got Woot on the Chen, a hero he loves to play. And finally, GGnet, or John, playing that solo mid Dragon Knight. If someone is playing, they can't hear me. If you can't hear me, make sure you haven't got the sound muted. It's something to do with your Twitch TV stream, but it's probably your sound is muted, or Twitch TV, something is wrong with your sound card. I don't know, but if you can hear the game sounds that from the stream and not me, that means it's me. But most people can, of course, hear me, so I'm not exactly sure what is going on. But we're going to see what is going on with these teams. Hopefully we are about to be ready. It looks like a bit of all check going down. Not sure how friendly it is, in fact, as both teams are gearing up for an exciting match for you guys, I'm sure. It looks like both teams are, in fact, ready. We'll get things underway. And there we go. How are these lanes going to work out? We've got Puck versus Queen of Pain at top. I'd give Puck the slight edge there, but both heroes likely to go for that Bottle Crow. 2 couriers each side of the map. So both heroes will be Bottle Crowing, but Queen of Pain should still have a slight edge. But Puck should be able to get farm, should be able to get levels, and it'll come down to some individual play for the most part. They are going to compete for this rune. I like the start, and they actually get the blink out coming from Queen of Pain. Puck can actually no, Puck went for a phase shift here. And we'll see Woots throwing some more additional all chant. Jules forced to blink out, just took the 1 or 2 right clicks, nothing too serious there. Going to be, as said, fairly even matchup at top. Queen of Pen with a slight edge, I'd say, especially with that Shadow Strike. You can get that early on. If you can land it without being phase shifted, then it does do a lot of damage. Mid lane, DK is up against Shadow Fiend, and this is SF has the slight advantage. It's not a massive advantage. Both heroes will be bottle crawling once again. DK's not going for a rush bottle. He's got the Quelling Blade. He's trying to use that to give him some lasting ability. And this basically, this lane can be decided somewhat in the first, basically the first 2 to 3 minutes. If SF gets those early souls, he's not good at, without any souls, his lasting is really poor. But if you can get those first couple souls quickly, then you just get the next few even easier. And it just sort of, you scale a lot better. But if your first few last hits take a long time to come, then you struggle. More excitingly, at this bottom lane. Oh, no, what? At mid lane? What am I talking about? Guys, so there was a first blood at mid. Apparently I missed it. Apparently DK killed Shadow Fiend. And apparently Chen was coming out for a gank. Chen was in the jungle. I completely missed it. It was probably the most obvious gank of all time because Chen actually came and ganked. It wasn't like a solo kill. Chen actually came and ganked. And, so yeah, Shadow Fiend dead. How about that, guys? Thoughts? I don't know. But basically, we have seen a very early rotation mid. I may have actually smoked there, but I think he was starting around this top jungle. Could have just come through that top jungle. My map awareness is absolutely dreadful right now, guys. I'm a bit tired, so my map awareness is not where it should be. But I was actually looking at this bottom lane. What is going to happen? CM line up against the trial lane. This is 2 squishy heroes, but if they can be careful with their positioning, they have to play very safe, very passive, then they might be okay. They might stand a chance. And they may be able to just stay alive, have Lion get some farm, and more importantly, just get the XP. They have Chen rotating down here as well. I mean, I think Chen was expecting maybe more heroes to be top, which is why he started at the top jungle, get that first blood. But now he sees his trailing here. He's decided, okay, let's go help them out. And he's got this Centaur here, and with the setup from both CM and Lion, I mean, this is 2 heroes who have, well, CM has 2 nukes, one is slow, one is disabled. Lion has 2 disables, one does do a nuke, the Impale, but Hex doesn't actually do any damage, but it's a very, very useful combo here to set up this Centaur stuns, and we're going to see them going around here. This could be trouble here. As Frostbite leads things off, they do throw out the Centaur. Actually, Centaur goes right onto the Rubik. Rubik going to go down. Another kill going Mineski's way. They find themselves up 2 kills to nothing. Great start for Mineski. Dash clear. What is going on, guys? A lot of lag, a lot of problems apparently. And apparently, yeah, you can see the pings. I mean, Mineski is sitting around 100. Dreamz on less than 10. It is apparently Mineski have been having some problems all throughout today. So hopefully it's something that can be fixed up. As we will have a quick wait, a quick pause. Hopefully nothing too much to be concerned about. But Mineski, they come out. They come out being very, very aggressive, and it's on the back of Wood. So on that Shen. Alright, let me check if Dreamz are ready. And it looks like they are. So yeah, they're being aggressive, and it's mostly on the back of the Chen. Chen is the one coming in for the ganks. First he came in at bottom lane. I think he started this top jungle, would have come down and ganked the SF. Then he decided to rotate towards the bottom. Coming out, easy kills with a CM and a Lion. There's plenty of step there. Lion now level 3. We're going to Dreamz just throwing down some harass. They can't really get this kill. Even, well, CM has no mana for one thing. Even with a Nova and a Frostbite, it'd be a relatively hard kill to get. And mid lane, here we go. Shadow Demon has come in. Are they even going to try to snipe the Korea? If Korea goes out, with SF and Shadow Demon both right-clicking, they could potentially go for it. But looks like they're just going to drop a disruption, back things off for now. And just make sure Shadow Fiend can have a slightly better time for a short amount of time. He's now got enough gold for his bottle. And probably will fly that one out to him soon. DK bottle crowing actively. And for the most part, both teams, I mean, they've sort of settled into a groove now. You see Puck up against Queen of Pain, 9-2 up against 15-6. So there's your advantage to Queen of Pain. Slightly more last hits there for Queen of Pain's favor. DK at mid winning his lane with the first blood for the moment. It's 13 and 4 on SF. DK sitting on 13 and 3. So CS is even slightly SF favor, but he's been trying to use those razors. He's got the advantage. Aggression at bottom. Chen's come in. Line taking a lot of damage. He goes down to a power shot. Chen gets a revenge kill. They're going to get at least one of these. Shadow Demon may go down as well. CM fighting his way out of this one. Test of fate. They get the kill. CM wants to dodge the power shot. He does do so. Windrunner in trouble. Pops the magic wand as well as the Windrun. The tornado still doing damage. He's gotten away from it. Need a couple more right clicks. The power shot. CM dodges another one. Chen gonna get the kill. There's no more regen. Woots double kill. Triple kill. Woots, what a play. Insane. Sensational individual play. Woot pulls off something special for them. 5 kills to 1 for Mineski. Wow. That is all I have to say. They lost Jay, but oh boy, was it worth it. And they are going to be off to a flying start, especially at bottom lane. And they need that, because both mid and top lane are not lanes they will win. DK at mid though, speaking of winning, they are going to win this mid lane with another kill. DK not even going to use the fire breath, he doesn't need it, he had mana to use it, but he timed that perfectly. As soon as he hits level 6, he runs in with the ulti form, hits the stun, gets that kill. Great individual play coming out from John, out playing Owie there in the mid lane. What am I talking about? They are going to win this mid lane at this rate, and SF in a lot of trouble at mid. Puck not having a great time at top, 12 and 5. He's being almost Queen of Pain almost doubling his CS, but still, things going well for Mineski, all things considered. They have Rubik actually swinging towards top lane, potentially looking for a kill here, or maybe just looking to use this pulse to get some farm and XP for himself, deciding this bottom lane is just set. He's just, all he's going to do there is go there and die. The Centaurs coming from Chen with a perfect set from Line as well as CM is something that he can't survive. Not to mention Line is going to be getting level 5 soon. The level 6 Finger of Death will be coming to play. Crystal Maiden about to hit level 5. It's a level 3 Crystal Nova. It's not a lane where Rubik can really do much. He can't really lane. And as a result, they've left the Suicide Windrunner there just to fend for himself. And it's going to be Shadow Demon rotating towards mid lane, providing some defensive disruptions if needed, maybe looking for an opening, but for the most part there won't be too many of those. DK actually going and poking around at the neutrals here. He's going to take out those big stages. That's a lot of gold. That's a 100 plus gold there from those, and he's going to be farming very, very well. Dreamz now 6-1. What do you do behind if you're behind like this? I mean, they've changed their lanes. They are retaliating. They are reacting. They decided, okay, this tri-lane bomb's not working. Let's send those support heroes elsewhere. Where can they actually help out? They can't really kill the puck. Maybe now they can. If he throws his orb out like that when it's on cooldown, they can look for an opening. But he is a hard hero to kill with the phase shift and the orb out. But still, it's something. They can get farm and XP, whereas they can't do that at bottom. It is at the cost of Queen of Pain getting less XP, though. Queen of Pain level 6, getting close to that level 7, and Puck sitting way back, knows something is up, expecting Rubik to be there. They know that he was using that pull, and Shadow Demon is as well, so all three heroes wasting their time. Bottom lane, I feel this is where Mineski, this is where they say, okay, you guys aren't going to be here, we're going to just... Wow. Jajero. Why not, man? Get some more solo kills, why the hell not? Great play there, Owie having a tough time. And this is Mineski who was saying they were having problems with ping. Anyways, what I was saying before is that Mineski, with the supports leaving this bottom lane, they can just turn it on and go for the push. They've got the second creep now for Chen. 2 creeps, CM and Lion. Windrunner cannot really defend this. If she gets hit by any disable, she goes down. And Nova into a Frostbite. You've got the Impale, you've got the Hex. You've just got a plethora of disables. There's so many options for them. And with Chen creeps, 2 of them, this should be a fairly straightforward push. They at least force some supports to come in and react here. But DK... maybe even going to see some rotation from him as well. He's just using this time. He's in between farming out mid and then getting kills and using this bow crowing. He's just sending. He's going into those neutrals, killing. Lost for words. Killing those neutrals, killing that big camp. And it's Puck with the help of Lion. Lion actually TP's top, gets a kill on Queen of Pain. Great play from Mineski, great rotation. I think that must have been Lion TPing top. And we're going to see SF and Shadow Demon looking to pressure this mid lane. But meanwhile, bottom lane, Windrunner gets the kill on the Chen, and he's looking for the Crystal Maiden as well, and so far it has been a 1-for-1 trade. They're looking for the Windrunner, the Chen micro. He doesn't have a Windrun at the moment. Actually, no, he does pop it. CM still taking a lot of damage. Is there a power shot? No mana at the moment. Queen of Pain is looking, pops the ultimate, doesn't actually hit. Oh, Jules. Jules. What are you doing? And we will see Puck at top, continuing his spree of farm. I do apologize, guys. A lot of those kills were missed off my game today, not on my A game. What is going on with me? What is going on with Jules as well? That was not a good Queen of Pain ulti. He should have just been blinking and looking for that screen bottom lane. They've gone in. It is going to be another kill. Jay coming in from behind, sets it up, and they're going to get the tier 1 tower on the back of this as well. And Jay needs to be careful. He's taking up the tower. He's going to come back in. The Ursa Warrior. Actually, no, it's not going to worry. It's going to take it up just long enough. Mid lane, though, they've gone in. It's Jules. He picks up a kill on JJR. That's a kill on the DK. 4 heroes committing to it. As that is a much needed killer. Hero that was doing very, very well. He had his quarter stuff up. He was getting very close to a fast low stars edge. And I think basically Dreamz said, you are not having any of that. We're going to rotate in. We're going to come get that kill. And with that many heroes, it wasn't too much of an effort for them. They want the mid tier 1 tower as well. But Puck is here. He drops a Dream Call. It lands. And now Shadow Fiend in a bit of trouble here. He tries to get thrown back. Frostbite is there. Couple more right clicks are going to be needed. There's no bottle. There's no regen. That will be the end of Shadow Fiend. And another death for Oe. Rubik in trouble as well. The orb coming in from Puck. CM taking a bit of damage from the tower. Not going to matter. Woot comes in. Test of Faith. Gets the kill. CM backs up. Getting rid of the tower aggro. Another kill. And that is going to be 11 kills for Mineski in just 10 minutes. A lot of aggression, a lot of kills going their way. Top lane Jules up to level 9, so he's leveling up well. He's getting some decent farm. DK, same similar point, just hit level 9. And we're going to see him looking to just spam out these waves as much as possible. Apply pressure to that top tier 1 tower. DD actually picked up for Chen. As he's going to drop the salve on the Crystal Main, so that's going to keep Crystal Main on the battlefield for a bit longer. And they're going to... Oh, they're looking for Shadow Fiend at mid. Shadow Fiend is backing off towards the tower. Is this a ward? That's a Mineski ward. It looks like a Dreamz see all too much at the moment. They're playing fairly blind. And speaking of blind, this Queen of Pain may be running into the CM combo. And they can actually kill. Frostbite prevents the blink. Ensnare solves the blink. And so is the Centaur Stomp. So if they can latch those together, that's a dead Queen of Pain. Especially with the DD rune and a big test of faith. And we will see bottom lane. Puck needs to be careful here. He does scan out most of these heroes. He knows that there's 3 here now. But Rubik needs to be careful. If that orb actually hits and there's a Dream Call, Puck could actually go in there. No, Puck very low on mana. Decides against it. Didn't actually have mana for both Dream Call and Waning Rift on top of that. He needs to bring that bottle back out to him. As Lion is here, though. Lion has... does he have a Finger of Death? That is the big question. He does not. He used it recently. They're getting a T1 tower in Mineski, and they just seem to be getting tower by tower, one by one. They're just making things work for them, getting something to go their way. Rubik comes in from the side. The stun. CM gets thrown up and stunning the DK. The Chen as well. That was a lovely telekinesis, stunning all 3 heroes, disabling the CM first, then getting the stun the Chen as well as the DK, setting up a kill. Nice piece of play there, perfect execution. Chen, the damage is not done perhaps. Another telekinesis gets brought back into the fray. Test of faith, Rubik goes down. Chen making the best of that situation. Ooh, CM almost getting the knight. It actually goes to Y. I believe that is what's the Shadow Demon? No? Light blue, who's light blue? It went to the hero who died, it went to the Rubik. Rubik actually picked it up. Not the hero I would have expected. He stole Holy Persuasion. Okay, that's what these creeps are. The creeps have been stolen by Rubik. Rubik stole Holy Persuasion, and he's now using it to the dire side. He's acting as a bit of a Chen. Oh, Courier goes down. Mineski's Jay sniping a Courier, hovering around that top rune. That's a bit of gold. Pretty much worth a kill at this point, and he's going to get a kill as well. Not only does he get a Courier, he gets a kill. And Jay having a good game so far. He's up to 4 kills, 1 death. Dreamz just playing a bit sloppy. They aren't playing like their normal sharp selves and individually having some mistakes, or quite a few mistakes I have to say. And they're getting punished. Mineski on top of their game, really punishing Dreamz whenever possible. As we will see Puck, phase boots, 2k gold almost. He's almost got enough for a blink dagger. DK's got his quarter stuff, and I think Lothar's edge is going to be soon. He's got his claymore. He's just 400 gold away from the Lothar's edge. We've got Chen. What's he building towards a mech? He's got arcane boots. He's about halfway to the mech all in all. We've got Crystal Main, boots, bracer, magic stick. Nothing major there, but some decent item progression. And 4 stuff up on Jay, as we maybe noticed earlier. And he's going to go in. Oh, finds the Rubik, runs right on in. There's a telekinesis and an impale. Jay's going to be looking for the combo here. No, he may just be looking to run the hell away. And he took a lot of damage there. He has... Yeah, he's got the Finger of Death. He was looking for the insta-KO. Shadow Demon has scouted him out. The Purge is there. That is going to be the end of Jay, maybe. Oh no, Chen heals him up. The Shadow Poison is still being stacked. The long range not going to land. I don't think he can get out of this one. Maybe Puck can keep him alive. He's got a combo. He's going to maybe drop an Impale the Finger. No, he's not. The Poison stack coming. It's actually JYC who picks up that kill. Jay just getting a bit too aggressive there. Got caught out of position. Ran into the Rubik. If he got the first disable, it would have been a kill for him. He would have got the Impale Finger and a couple right clicks would have been a kill. But it was the Rubik who got the first disable. Whoever strikes first won that battle, and it was the Rubik who managed to get the first disable off. But they do take out down another tower. It does get denied, but still, it's gold going into Mineski's favor. And they're looking to pressure this tier 2 tower at mid. And right now, no signs of any defense. I mean, it looks like Dreamz just want to trade. They've got SF there now, but this is already taking a lot of damage. And DK going to be running in. He has the Lothar's Edge. He uses it for the additional movement speed. This could be the end of Owie. Owie is not going to survive this one. Crystal Maiden taking a lot of damage. Will go down to the Queen of Pain ultimate. Queen of Pain needs to blink away. Going to go for this Tower Deny perhaps. It gets glyphed up. Queen of Pain still lurking around. I need to be careful. If he gets stunned by a DK, that will be the end of him. So Jules decides to not fully commit to that Tower Deny. Top lane, meanwhile, Mineski's woot. Big plays already. He's taken out one. He may take out another. There's going to be an Impale. It's Jay who gets the kill on LA. Mineski, 3 kills, a tier 2 tower at mid. They lose their tier 1 tower, but that is a well worthwhile trade that they find themselves getting. And again, they find, unlike the last few matches they've had, they find themselves in a dominating position to win this game. They lost earlier on today to Skynet. They've been in a bit of a slump, but up against their rivals, up against Dreamz, they are looking pretty damn good. As we're going to see where they want to go from here. We'll have a quick look at some of the items on Dreamz. Rubik just with boots. Magic Wand. Queen of Pain has the ultimate all up. So we'll see either a Sheepstick or a Lincoln Sphere. Maybe a good game to get that Lincoln Sphere up. SF still trying to finish off that Lothar's. DK has his. He's had his for a while. He's going to be getting his next big item. And he's going to be looking for a snipe on this SF with this Lothar's Edge, I feel. He's seen it. He's going to go hunting. He's Lothar's up. He's hunting. Uh-oh. SF needs to be careful. This could be the end of SF. He gets stunned up. Puck goes in. He's blinking in fact. Defensive disruption. Great play from Dreamz. They saw it coming. The bait was there. SF is still low. He's still alive. Puck trying to finish him off. 2 kills going to Dreamz. What a bait. What great map awareness. The prediction coming from Dreamz. The defensive disruption. Holy crap. That was absolutely beautiful to watch. That was amazing. Chen even trying to heal up his teammates, but it wasn't going to be enough. That was spot on. They saw that gank coming. And DK, even with the Lothar's surprise stun, was not enough to kill the SF. He got kept alive by the Shadow Demon. That was absolutely fantastic stuff. And now Mineski, that's kills they can't afford to give up. I mean, it's kills on DK, one of their farming heroes, as well as Puck. I mean, that's solo hero. That's a lot of golden XP they're giving up, and time for Dreamz to catch up. But here they go. They're going. They found the SF. This time it's not a bait. This time he is alone. This time he is just a sheep being slaughtered by the wolves. As we will see Queen of Pain invis near mid. Ooh, Crystal Maiden, you could be in some trouble here. We will see Puck actually looking to head towards the middle lane anyway, so we'll be providing some, I guess, unintended backup for the Queen of Pain. There we go, immediately actually blinked onto this Queen of Pain. Immediate reactions there coming out from Puck. Maybe he must have seen Queen of Pain pick up that invis rune and was expecting that. But Puck immediately striking. Chen now with DK. Puck, they've smoked up towards the top lane. They're going to go for a tier 2 tower. In fact, they're going to go for a kill in this win run maybe. Looking to dive on past. They've got the speed aura coming from the Kobold. Dreamz have a ward though. Lothar's not going to latch on. Not going to get close enough. As we will be seeing this creep wave cleared out. They're going to go for this tier 2 tower by the looks of things. Although they do have to get this creep wave pushing a bit further along. And now it will be Chen with a completed mech, giving his team some more survivability, some great team fight. Jay at bottom. He's level 11, forces in. He wants this SF. There's a Queen of Pain providing some backup. Does he have the Finger of Death? He's going to need it, I feel, here. Nova is there. There's a Finger. He uses it just to make sure. He dodges. He dodges the Queen of Pain ultimate. Is there any more disables? CM ulti. Queen of Pain not taking much damage at the moment. There's a Scream. And down will go Jay. I feel like that CM ultimate did almost no damage at all. Queen of Pain silenced up the Nova as well. Chen not even near, does have the mech and no ulti at the moment by the looks of things, knowing he already used that heal. Jay actually buying back, coming back into the fray. SF becoming absolute food, and they get the kill on Jules on Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain who's having a decent game so far, a lot of farm at least. And not too many deaths, but it's SF with 7 deaths. Jules 3 and 3, SF 2 and 7. Both heroes sitting around the 80 CS. Like the Sentinel CBC 75-68 on DK and Puck. But it doesn't matter because they are leading the kill scoreboard as well as in towers, and they've got a strong push looking to shape up here with the Chen leading the way with all those creeps, with the mech up as well. They're getting these auras, they're getting the great initiation from the Puck. They've got DK's pushing potential, and DK starting to build towards a BKB by the looks of things. And they're going to go for this last tower. They're also going to go for a kill at mid. Is this SF again? SF, just absolute fodder. He is just getting caught out every single time. The initiation, the burst damage, this Lion last pick. I mean, you mentioned going for the DK Soul Limit and picking up something like a Slaughter to go with the CM, but going for a CM Lion lane, it's unconventional, but it is working, and it is paying dividends here for Mineski. We're going to see them looking. Breath of Fire gets stolen by Rubik. It's a useful skill. Just some spam to clear out the creep waves, to clear out the push, and just spam down some of these heroes. But Mineski are in control. They can go for Roshan now. They've got all 6 out of towers. As long as they have ultimates, as long as they have some scouting, some wards up, they get a gem up as well. That's going to give them the map control they need, especially if they want to take out Roshan. And also going to help with the SF. SF, well, I imagine has his Lothar. Surely, yeah, he does. Does have his Lothars, but just boot Lothars, nothing else at this point. He is struggling. And struggling hard. Mid lane, they're just sort of lurking, camping around. Smoke is the option of choice for Dreamz though. We'll see what they can find. They're going to run right into this Lion. Oh my gosh, they were expecting an imp. Lion walks right into him. He's in a bit of trouble now. Chen can maybe send him home. Does? Usually no, he gets disrupted. Yeah, he does go home. Okay. Alright, that works. Disrupted, but he came back and was sent home. And Jules, meanwhile, goes in, pops an ultimate, goes down though. The Puck making sure of that. Chen gets Penitence down onto the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon very low in mana. Chen deciding to back things off for now. There's a big Shackle Shot, actually not going to do too much in the end. Just shackling down together some creeps, and DK Lothar's up. Oh, looking for the win run. Not going to be able to get close enough for that stun. Forced in, but still win run too far away. 1-for-1 trade. They get Jules and only lose a Crystal Maiden. I mean, Puck, the Silence is proving to be a great tool to have to hunt down this Queen of Pain. And I mean, he's going for Lincoln Sphere or even a Sheepstick. Either item will not help him out. It looks like it may just be a Sheepstick. I feel Lincoln Sphere would be a mistake because the Puck Silence is what's tearing him up, and a Lincoln Sphere won't help. Sheepstick could be a good item, but Lincoln Sphere I just feel isn't going to be countering a lot of these disables which are actually hurting him. BKB would be an option, of course, but it doesn't look like he wants to go that route. Now Chen, happy to farm up some neutrals. He's up to 1200 gold. Could go for the Aghanim Scepter, could just go for the Vlads. Start getting more auras, more teamfight items. But the short cooldown on that Axe heal is very, very appealing, I'm sure. Lion, 1500 gold. A few buybacks here and there. A few deaths has slowed down his farm. As it does look like he is bringing back out that bottle. What else have we got? 4 stuff now up on Puck. So he's got 4 stuff and Blink. DK, any new items? Where is that BKB and how far away is it? He's finished it. 650 gold on top of that. He is very, very farm John. JJR, Jajero. And Winrad just in these neutrals trying to get the 4 stars. Just farming wherever possible. Finding whatever locations she can to get some farm. SF needs a BKB. That's the big thing here for Dreamz, I feel. They can't do a thing without an SF BKB to get into those team fights. Get off, make sure they can get off an ultimate. I don't think there's too many skills that go through. In fact, I don't know if there's any at this point. No, it doesn't. I don't know. None of these heroes have ability to cancel a BKB ultimate. They can just run away, I suppose, is the best counter. But still, they're tanky. They've got disables that can be used before the BKB. I mean, if you get a Hex off, SF can die before he gets a chance to use his BKB. So there's a possibility that SF, even with a BKB, won't be able to do all that much. And we're going to see DK continuing to farm. It looks like Mineski happy to play this slow. We saw a heap of aggression, 23 to 12 at about sort of 21 minutes in. Since then, though, Mineski saying, well, let's take it down a notch, at least in terms of aggressive kill seeking. They're still looking to aggressively farm. They're not taking it down a notch in far as overall intensity and focus. I mean, you can see they're working around the map. They're not wasting any time. They're getting farm, or they're going for towers, or they're going for pushes. And now they're going to go for a push by things. They're going up mid, or even into the enemy neutrals here. Blink Dagger bought by the Lion. There's their additional initiation. And another form of getting into these fights. They're going to lose the bottom tier 1 tower, but I think they're happy to give that up for an attempt at this tier 3. And they need to make sure they have a plan in mind and can make sure they can get a good chunk of damage, or ideally take down tower, take down racks. Dreamz are not going to let that go down without a fight, and we're going to see Queen of Pain, front lines, Lincoln Sphere is up. There's your Lincoln Sphere, but Puck Silence goes through, Centaur, Warchief stuns go through. There's a lot of spells that go through. Lion, if he stuns the ground, goes through. If he clicks a hero, it will get blocked. If he stuns the ground, it will go through. And then you've got the Hex into a finger. If you really want to try burst her down, you've got Test Fate. You've got so many skills just to cancel the Lincolns freely. Oh, not so much for it's never free. It's always at the cost of a cooldown. But a lot of these are low cooldown spells. I mean, Penitence, Hex and Impale, DK Stun. It's not, I don't know. Not an ideal situation for him, that's to say. That's for sure. And we're going to see whether or not they can break on through this defense. Puck just clearing out the creeps for now, as we will see in blinking on that as well. And it's both sides, just a bit of stalemate. Both Dreamz and Mineski, they're clearing the creeps out well. They're not giving their opponents any chance to overwhelm them. As maybe it's going to be around Roshan that Mineski try force a fight. They can go for Roshan if they really want.
Town is under siege.
And Queen of Pain at mid. With this Lincoln's, I mean, now we're looking at Aghanim Scepter, I suppose, just to hold off this push. Needs some way of dealing with what's going to come. I mean, they're going to have BKBs. They've got all these disables, but just having the spamble ult, and especially when you're on the defensive, you're going to be constantly near your base. The problem with Ags is that chews through your mana pool, but if you're near your base, it's easy to get back to Fountain and then come back. If you're being aggressive and pushing and spending a lot of time on the enemy side of the map, having an Aghanim Scepter is not the best choices of item, but this is a scenario where I feel the Aghanim Scepter is okay. Oh, Puck. Second courier snipe of the game. First one went to Jade, this one going to Owa. Another courier down. And now it looks like their push is just going to stay on top. There's an outer tower left, actually. There's one outer tower they haven't actually taken. I'm not sure if I misspoke earlier saying they've taken all of them, but there is still one there. So they may try to just group up, push this creep wave, fairly standard sort of push here, and just take this tower. Should be uncontested, but what's also potentially uncontested is going to be this Roshan. SF is in there. And I don't know if Mineski realize this, because if they don't, they're going to be looking to go into the next fight 5v6. And although they are getting in exchange for a tower, at least in tier 2, but still, this is a trade that does slightly favor Dreamz. Although I'd say, even though it's a favor that definitely, it's a trade that definitely favors Dreamz, but at the same time, it's still Mineski who will be in control and will be in a significant lead. This is just something that is good for Dreamz. They find something that will help them fight better, even in the 5v6 fight. I mean, with the Aegis, giving them that extra life. Still, it's Mineski who do have that edge. 23 to 12 now, so we'll see where Mineski look to make the opening. Try find the crack in the eggshell. There's got to be one somewhere. There's got to be a weak point. Or maybe they'll just try go right on, over-aggressive, hyper-aggressive, and just try smash the egg against the wall by just going all 5 mid and try brute force a team fight or a push onto the barracks at mid lane where they've already done a lot of damage, especially with the DK. I mean, DK is getting very farmed. Is he got an Assault Crest coming soon? Maybe he's picked up the Hyperstone. And this is, no, just his bottle coming out for the moment. He's got pieces, he's got a chainmail, he's got the hyperzone, no assault crest for a bit of a while, but he's only level 15. Maybe that's what Mineski are waiting for. They want the level 3 DK ultimate, or they want to go for pickoff. Shadow Demon though, he gets caught out. Impatience got the best of me. Wants to go for some warding, and Rubik at mid as well. 2 pickoffs, not just 1. That is a big loss, that is a big mistake, and DK actually goes high ground. Keep realizing that he may want to wait for the creep wave there. Pops the BKB, that was a bit unnecessary, but still, 5v3 even without the BKB, they should be okay. This is going to be a tier 3 tower, this is going to be a rack. I mean, this is just 1 or 2 small mistakes from Dreamz, and then suddenly, well, it's like, oh, we can't really defend, let's just sit back and watch. Even with 3 heroes, and it's just their support heroes, they didn't really get picked off for anything. It was just a silly positioning, and they pay for it. They pay the price. They're getting punished, and Mineski are happy to do just that. They're not they don't care if they're not playing super exciting, aggressive Dota, but they are going to find themselves getting KO'd, or at least Jay is. Great shackle shot setting that one up, and now they do get the mid rack, but they find themselves losing at least a couple of heroes here. Oh, DK with the Crystal Maiden ultimate doing a ton of damage. Queen of Pain will go down to a silent Dream Call as well as Illusionary Orb, and now DK still in the mix, doing a heap of damage. He is going to back off now. He's getting very, very low, down to about less than 100 HP. Magic Wand keeping him alive. That was a full Magic Wand, all full 10 charges. As we will see elsewhere, Jay taking out Dreamz. Dreamz is OE, the SF who's had so many deaths this game. How is his BKB trek going? He's got his BKB, okay, but he's still under 5. He's still just not having much of an impact. He's just being outclassed by all these other heroes who are higher level and further ahead in terms of farm as well. So things, well, shaky that's for sure for Dreamz. I mean, they've shown they can do okay in a team fight, but they just walked up into the enemy team. There's some of those supports, and then they lost to racks. I mean, it was going to be hard to defend regardless, but they just presented Mineski with a sure thing on the racks, which is not what you want to do. You want to make them at least doubt their ability to take racks. I mean, sure, maybe they can take a racks, but if they doubt that they can, they might not push, because if they push and they doesn't work, then they find themselves falling further and further behind, which makes them reluctant. That's kind of how the way the metagame works. I mean, to a large extent. When you want to push or not, a lot of teams will prefer to play safe because it's the safer option. If you play aggressive and you're not, if you have any doubts, it's better just to not push and find smaller ways to get further and further ahead. So when you do finally push, you are as far ahead as possible. And we will see how Mineski going to do this. They try to use this split push. They've got the mid lane taken down, so they can just focus on top as well as bottom. Go for a split. They can even split between top and bottom, or they can just send 1 mid and have 3 to 4 at bottom. But I feel like the top bottom is better because those 2 lanes are far apart, and that's the I mean, that's why teams like to go for the top mid pushes. I mean, the mid lane is not always the most essential lane to push first. As we do see Jules. He goes down. He doesn't TP out in time. Jules, not having the best of games here.
A player's forces are under attack.
We will see Jajero at top lane continuing his farm. He must have that assault crest soon. I think he might be even flying it out to him. Where are the pieces? There we go. All the pieces are put together. A little puzzle. Shadow Demon though. That's someone who's going to be looking to ruin it. He may even cut off this Kuriel. No, he's actually going to find some additional teammates coming in soon. Oh, he could go for this. I don't think it'd be a good idea. No, but he's not going to. But he scattered out the items. That's what he can get. He can get some scouting information. He sees CAC. He sees the Ghost Scepter. He doesn't see the Lion. Lion, well, does what Lion does best. Goodbye. Goodbye, LA. And Winrad is getting insta-KO'd, really. Thanks, Waters. That's just how it's said, man. Jojero. It's the French in me. It's the French. My French accent. Which I do have a bit of whenever I pronounce Asian words. I pronounce Asian words with a French accent. It doesn't make sense. Top lane. Shadow Demon. Couple more right clicks will finish him off. He does wand up. Keeps him alive a bit longer. The defensive Dream Call is actually used by Rubik, and in goes DK, just charging forward with the level 3 ultimate. He is going to pop the BKB just to make sure Queen of Pain can't burst him down. Lincoln Sphere saving the Queen of Pain. If that disable had hit That was a dead Queen of Pain, but that Queen of Pain goes back in, gets forced in. What a play by Jay. That was his forced up. He forced the Queen of Pain in. He gets the kill. Actually, no, it's Jajero getting the kill. DK gets the kill, but it's all on the back of the line play. Finger of Death back up. He takes out the Shadow Fiend. Jay, Mineski's Jay. What a play. Huge importance killing that Queen of Pain. Pretty much gives no chance for Dreamz to do anything. And with that, we're going to see a top racks fall, and this could be the GG. This is just so little that they can do now. With 4 axes down, they've got the SF, but they just do not have enough late game. SF so far has not had much of an impact. 4, 10, and 5. Queen of Pain at 5, 7, and 1. I mean, that's just 6 kills that Queen of Pain's been involved in. Sure, it's out of a total 18, but still, it's not a very strong number considering Queen of Pain was one of their solo heroes. And now they're going for the tier 4 towers. They're going to get at least those, and they're probably going to... I mean, it looks like they just want to go for the throne right after. Mineski not messing around, they back off. I mean, they're looking for a few kills here. Jay, here and there. Jay actually gets taken out. Crystal Main ultimate. Not often you see so many Crystal Main ultimates in one game. And now they're just going to focus down the throne. It looks like there will be a GG call coming out from Jay. And Dreamz have been taken out by Mineski. It's an offensive GG. Will they actually get the throne? They need to make sure they do. Yeah, I think they should. Either way, even if they don't, I feel like this is in fact going to be game over. So they do lose Woods here, and that is going to be a minor inconvenience. I'd be very surprised if Dreamz brought this back, but it's still, go look at the situation. Is it in fact possible? I'd be surprised, but I don't think it's entirely impossible coming back from 4 axes down. Even at this point in the game, 34 minutes in, I think you can come down from two sets of racks, 4 racks total down. But I don't think it's going to happen here. DK is getting too damn big. Oh, he does melt. He does go down though. Oh, shackle shot onto Jay. They're killing heroes one by one. First Jay. Now, First the DK, John, and now Jay. One by one. Big kills. And as long as they're getting kills on these high-level heroes and high-farmed heroes, they're slowing down their farm, slowing down their XP item, and bringing it to their own side. Oh, Jules finds an opening, getting some more kills. Oh, we're going down as well, and wants his Crystal Maiden. And we will see Shadow Fiend going for a lifesteal build. Interesting to see. Not something all that conventional. You normally prefer to go straight for the man style in the mid game, but I think the team deciding that it's not going to help out. And there we go, SF, taking a lot of damage. Crystal Maiden forced the BKB, but there's a blink out. Right click, but there's a blink on Crystal Maiden, and Crystal Maiden's going to go back in and look at this SF maybe. Oh no, you're kidding me. Crystal Maiden's not going to get the kill. No, she's not. And oh man, SF still lurking around on Red HP. This can't be good for his health or his well-being. It just can't be. And there we go. Lion finds him. Impale. Oh, no defensive disruption. Oh, the throne goes down. In fact. Oh, well, that was unnoticed by myself at least. Shows how good my map awareness is. But no, Mineski in well, anticlimactic finish, mostly because I didn't actually notice a finish, have taken out Dreamz in the group stage. Person asking, Jay is my favorite Mineski player. Jay and Woots, I like them both. But Mineski come out on top. They're going to get their first win, second win. Their second win of the group stage. They beat X Games, so they're 2-1 at the moment. They have one game left, I believe, against Neolution Esports. Dreamz are either 2-1 or 1-2. I'm not sure exactly where they're at. But guys, check GoDz.net/Dota for the schedule as well as the group standings. We're going to go into a quick break now, as that was Mineski versus Dreamz. GEST groups, July. Like good on spelling. And guys, we're going to have a quick break now. We'll be back with your final match of the day afterwards, I believe. And just hold tight. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was Mineski vs. Dreamz at the GEST IDC. I'm GoDz from GoDz, of course. That's me. And you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, GGnet GoDz. That's over there. And be sure to follow me to know when I go live, when you want the GEST IDC updates. Twitter as well, I'm pretty active on, and YouTube is where you'll find all my VODs from the GEST IDC, as well as other Dota 1 and Dota 2 tournaments. Anyways, guys, quick break now. We'll be back soon.